Hi everyone, my name's Julie from Moon Crystal Magic, and I'm here today to give a collective reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So hello Scorpios, beautiful souls. Now the first card I've pulled out today is actually the Devil. So this is a quite a manipulative energy that's around you at the moment, Scorpio. So I want to go straight into the reading so we can find out what's happening with this Devil energy that's around you at the moment. So I pulled a few cards from my first deck, and I had first up we had the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of like a young kind of energy, and it's also a bit of a message. It can be a message to be, even being careful with your finances, your home life, your work at the moment. So there's a bit of a message there. But then we have the Eight of Cups, which shows that you've actually walked away from something romantic recently. And the Hierophant here also next to that. So, that's probably been a committed relationship that you've actually walked away from, Scorpio. And I say you've walked away, it could also be that the other person, that your person's walked away from you. So we'll keep on going until we can get more of an idea of what's happening here. We then have the Five of Cups. So this is like quite a conflict in love. It's like a heartbreak type of card. It's an energy where your cups all feel empty, our cups being like our cup of love. So when we're being emotionally loved and fulfilled, our cups are full. And when we're not, then our cups are empty. So with the Five of Cups, our cups are very empty here. We're feeling depleted. We're feeling like very unloved in that kind of way. And then we have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is like a card of, again, of walking away. Like you've carried all the burdens, and you still are, and you're just walking away, on foot, coming away from this situation. Then we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is here also with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like the King of Cups was the person that you've walked away from, or who has walked away from you, and you felt like they were your, your love, they were your emotional, your king, basically. And it looks like here with this Knight of Swords that they've run away. They've turned their back on you and they've just gone, or it could be the other way around, and you've turned your back on this King of Cups and you've walked away for whatever reason. But we have the Temperance here, and Temperance is like a balance. It's a card of balance. It's also a card which always says to me that you've got your angels around you. Your spirit guides are here at the moment. They're with you, and they're always there reminding you that if you need any assistance from them, just to ask. Keep an eye out for synchronicities. Keep an eye out for things like angel numbers. If you see 111, 1111, 1212, numbers like that, keep an eye out for that, because there are messages coming through from the universe, from your angels and your spirit guides. Temperance is also a card of finding some balance in your life. We then have the Page of Swords as well, and so we'll see what he's here for shortly. But there's two ways around him. It could be that someone's actually watching you on social media, that type of thing. That's the one part of the energy. Or it could be that you are actually at the moment fostering some new ideas, ready to start something new. But there's a message involved with that. So we'll move on to another deck for you, and we'll see what's happening. And we'll see what's happening with this Devil energy. Why is the Devil here? What's the energy of the Devil here? Can we have some clarity here for Scorpio, please? Okay, yep. So we have the Four of Swords here. So look, it looks like you've been in battle here, and definitely like there's been some walking away, but it looks like you've come out on the winning. You've come out on top, Scorpio, and it looks like you've been fighting with the Devil, basically. Yeah, I can see that happening here. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles again. So we've got him twice in one of my double cards. So it's like a lesson from the universe here. Page of Pentacles again. So there's definitely a message coming in here from the universe for you, and I think it's wanting you to be wary of this Devil energy, to be aware of it, and to be aware of any kind of manipulation or temptation, or someone trying to wheedle their way in. It's just like it's a real card of temptation and trickery, that kind of energy. Yeah, here we see you turning your back and you're leaving. Yeah, again, we saw that with the Ten of Wands as well. So I think this energy is actually talking about you, Scorpio, that you've had enough and you're going. So you've packed your bags and you're off. You've turned your back and you're like, no, I'm going. You've put all of that conflict in front of you. Yeah. Sorry. You've put all of the conflict here. So you've like got it all in your mind. Like, I'm getting away from that. I'm not having that in my life anymore. it's going, and you're steering yourself away from that kind of life. Yeah, you've been working hard as well. You've been working hard on your home life, on your stability, on your work. And here we have the lovely Seven of Swords. Now, this is the energy of someone trying to take what's yours. So you've been doing all of the hard work, it looks like, and then someone's been trying to come along and take it from you after you've been putting in all the hard yarns. Yeah, so you've done all the hard work, and this other person just thinks that they can just, you know, just take off with what's yours because they don't want to work hard. They don't want to do any of that. And that could be where this devil's coming from. You know, it's like a sneaky energy. Someone's trying to come in and just like watch you doing all the work while they go and sneak up and spend all the money. You know, that type of energy, Scorpio. Yeah, it's all around finances here. Okay. Right, so then we have the Seven of Cups. Well, this is like a choices card. It's showing that you've got different choices in your life. See, all these cups have all got a different thing inside of them. That's the choices that you have. And this is the universe telling you that you have got choices in your life, and you are the one that's able to make those choices yourself. And then we have the King of Cups again, which is, again, a double clarifier. The King of Cups. So this could be your energy, and you're in that King of Cups energy, and you've had someone coming along and just trying to like take stuff off of you. Yeah. Take advantage of your loving energy that you have, you know, Scorpio, because the King of Cups has got a very good, he's got very emotionally intelligent, very loving energy. And so it could be that someone's just come along and they're just trying to take the mickey out of you, just trying to like take advantage of your nice nature, you know, and especially someone in a devil energy that sees somebody, you know, the devil energy, when it sees somebody in who's nice, you know, they just want to come along and they want to manipulate. So just be very careful, because this is the warning here. As we're talking, out comes the High Priestess, and like she's talking about using your intuition. Very much intuitive, delving into your spiritual side, but definitely listening out for the little voice in your head, the one that's not the ego, the one that is your intuition, your sixth sense, the one that's like giving you that nudge, that little feeling in your stomach that you get when something doesn't quite feel right. If something doesn't quite feel right, that's probably because it isn't. You know, you should always listen to your intuition, and the universe is saying here with the High Priestess to always listen to your intuition. If you feel like something's off, it is obviously off. And if there's someone around you, or that has been around you, that's making you feel like something's not quite right, then you should take heed of that feeling and listen to your intuition there. Okay, you've got the Two of Wands, so it's like you're looking out here, wanting to leave, like you're wanting to do something different, you know. Twos are also a bit of a choice card, and they can be like a crossroads card as well. So maybe you're having a look out, just trying to make some decisions at the moment about which way you want to go in the future for yourself. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is like an energy where, you know, you've got things in control. You know, you're in control of your life. You're in control of your own stability here, and you're quite mature about the decisions that you make. And yet you've got the Nine of Pentacles as well. So you're obviously someone that works very hard for what you have, and you work very hard at whatever job that you do. And look, you've got the Sun here. So the Sun just wants to come out and shine and remind you that even though you may have had all of this energy happening around you, you know, this can all drift off into the past. You know, moving forward, the Sun has come out to shine, and the Sun is giving you, you know, like that hope that there is something better coming along for you, Scorpio. And there's always something better around the corner. When we get rid of one thing, we're making space in our life for something much better to come in. And that's what I think you're up to at the moment, Scorpio. So if you have had this sneaky devil type energy around you, and you've been noticing it with your intuition, then you know it's best to just keep that energy away from you, because it's just a manipulating energy that wants to come and just take what's yours. You know, often with devils and temptation and things like that, you know, it's just because people can't be bothered to get their own things. They want to just be lazy, and they want to take things from someone else because they can, especially if you're a nice person in that King of Cups energy as well, you know, Scorpio. So let's have a look here. Can we have some clarity here, please, for Scorpio? Right, so we have the Nine of Wands again and the Eight of Wands. So they're both saying to me that whatever's happened is coming to an end now. You have had all of the burdens, you have had all of that. It's all happened, you know, and it's time for you to like walk away from it now. You know, they're very passionate cards, the Wands as well. So, you know, they're saying to you, just come from your place of your heart space, come from your place of self-worth, and realize that you're better than that. You're better than what it is that this devil was trying to offer you. That's not for you. You know, that's time for you to walk away and take your passion and your love from your heart away from that energy, because it's not an energy that's going to change. It's not an energy that's going to suddenly come good. It's an energy that is just staying in that devil energy, and it's no good for you, Scorpio. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you will know it's you I'm talking about. See how earlier we had the Knight of Swords. So this could be someone running off. But again, it could be you. You could be running off saying, I'm not doing this anymore. But this Page of Swords is then, what I can see now is someone who's like watching you, you know, keeping an eye on you, seeing what you're doing. Yeah, being sneaky. Yeah, they want to see what you're doing. They want to see what you've got. Probably watching you on social media, that type of thing. Yeah, and that's just like a real, yeah, sneaky energy. I don't like that. So Scorpio, be very discerning at the moment. And again, we have the King of Cups, just as I was talking about you, Scorpio. We have the King of Cups again. So double King of Cups, double cards to me. Again, they tell me that the universe is really trying to give across a point to you for you to actually really bring your attention to. And so I think it's with this King of Cups twice, it's saying to you, don't lose yourself, you know, just because other people, you know, are from a different, they're on a different soul level than you. They're on a different journey. Everyone's on their own journey, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose your loving energy just because somebody else maybe have done something hurtful to you. Stay in your own energy and see what a lovely person you are. You know, in this King of Cups energy, it's a real good emotional intelligence. It's really starting to love yourself a lot. So that's the energy that you need to stay in. And, you know, just be warned of anyone coming around into your life at the moment that just has got that energy that feels off. You know, really keep your wits about you at the moment, but certainly don't change the person that you are because somebody else has been cruel or mean. You know, you should always still nurture who you are. Okay, again, yeah, we have the Emperor now. So this is saying, moving on from what I was just saying about the King of Cups, the Emperor is a very responsible, stable energy. And so that's you, you know who you are, you know what you've got, you know what you have to offer. And maybe because you are such a nice person, you do find that people are coming into your energy and you're not quite trusting of them. And rightly so, because there are people coming into your energy who have been manipulative and that type of energy. And then we have the Judgment and the Justice card together. So whoever this person was that was trying to come into your life, they are going to reap their karma. Justice will come. They will be seen. You will catch them out. You will know what it is that they've done. You'll know that it was them, that whoever that person may be for you. And Judgment's here. Yep, they will be judged. And that's also a balance card. So it's bringing back here with the Temperance as well. It's bringing back like balance into your life. You know, move away from this devil energy and have some balance back in your life. Yeah, justice is here and justice will always prevail, always, Scorpio. So that's my message for you today. You'll know if it was you that I was giving the message to, because it will have resonated with you, that this devil energy that's been around. So just be careful, use your intuition, keep strong, and just be you, Scorpio. Love you lots. Mwah.